how would you actually see if she were to become the next president of the United States of America, and let's say the Republicans held third ground and held the majority in the Senate and in the House as well? How do you see that playing out? Do you think that she would actually work with, like her husband did, and work with Republicans?
No, I think she'll be a continuation of the Obama years. In fact, in many of these policies, she'll double down. She probably wants to go even further on Obamacare, to a single-payer system. She's moved consistently to the left over the last 12 years, including in this primary. So I think we'll have to fight harder than we're even now having to do, because I think she'll take all that Obama's done and actually try not just to extend it, but to expand it. And I think the one thing I hope we won't do is we have the majority in the Senate is we won't make some of the mistakes that were made early on in the Obama presidency when we didn't have the Republicans weren't in the majority. And those first 2 years is where Obama got Obamacare, the stimulus, Dodd-Frank. He was able to get a lot of these things done those first 2 years because he had a majority in the House and Senate. And that's why keeping the majority in the Senate is so important, so that no matter who wins the presidency, if it's Hillary, there's going to be a Senate there to stop her from doing the kinds of things I've warned about.
And one last thing, your opinion, how do you feel about what your colleague in the Congress, Trey Gowdy, what his committee came out, their findings?
It was fantastic. Trey's, I think, one of the finest public servants I've ever interacted with. An incredible lawyer to boot. And so he brings that to his investigative skills to this task. And I think they handled it very professionally. They revealed a lot of facts many people didn't know up to now. Here's what's very clear. There was sheer outright negligence. And when you combine how the State Department was negligent on Benghazi with how negligent Hillary Clinton has been on the management of her email accounts and so forth, you've got someone who just simply isn't qualified or we can't trust to be president of the United States.
And you're okay with what the FBI came, their conclusion on email?
They make legal conclusions. I'm not. Director Comey, at the end of the day, is a person who I think serves this country. I don't know what pressures he was under to reach that decision or what have you. I know what I focused on is this. No matter what the Justice Department says, we know for a fact that what Hillary Clinton and her staff did violates State Department rules, and John Kerry needs to enforce those rules. And that means denying Hillary Clinton and those staffers classified access now or the foreseeable future. A lot of those people are going to want to go work at the White House if she wins. There's no way they should be allowed to have security clearance after the way they botched and mishandled and, quite frankly, I believe violated the law.